Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about The Flash, Season 3, Episode number 21, Cause and Effect. This episode is directed by David McWeirter. And here we have Barry and the rest of the Team Flash trying to find a way to stop Savitar from figuring out what they're going to do. Because he's Barry. Savitar is Barry. Barry is Savitar. So everything that Barry does now, Savitar already knows. So now they're trying to find a way to be a step ahead of Savitar. So Cisco comes up with the idea to pretty much stop Barry from remembering any new ideas. They come up with a plan. They set it in motion. Barry forgets. And then Savitar doesn't know. Presto changeo. But here's the thing. See, Caitlin is the one who deals with most of the medical stuff, and they mostly the ones who deal with the Cisco is the one who deals with most of the technical things. But since Caitlin went all Killer Frost, now they can't use her, so they said, well, we had to find a way to do it on our own. And so they hook Barry up to a machine, zap his brain, and then it has the really bad effect of all. It makes Barry forget everything about himself, who he is, what he's capable of, who anybody else is. He doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't know what's going on. He knows nothing. He's a blank slate. But this cause has a real effect on certain people, like Wally, for instance. Because Barry doesn't know who he is anymore, Wally loses his powers. Because Savitar didn't go back in time to pretty much give Wally his powers in the first place, so now his powers are gone. And it has a weird effect on Iris. You see, Iris loves Barry, and she's been through Barry through all his hardships in time. And she's seen Barry at his lowest. But this time she's seeing Barry happy. He feels free. He has none of the problems and the burdens of his life anymore. And she's loving it. And now she's starting to think to herself, maybe we could keep him this way. I mean, that's wrong and selfish, but she's liking this new Barry. Yes, she loves Barry with all of her heart, but sometimes she's tired of seeing the weight of being the Flash and how it's on his life. Even when he wasn't the Flash, the effects of the Flash was on him. So, seeing this happy-go-lucky Barry made her happy too. And she wished that Barry can have this all the time, but he can't. Which is really, really, really messed up. And then, on a lighter note, you have a budding romance between H.R. Wells and Tracy Brand. H.R. likes her, Tracy likes him, and it looks like they're going to start to reform a whole relationship based on coffee. Well, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, to make things even worse, because Barry doesn't know who he is, and you have Cecile, who now is part of the whole Team Flash crew, she needs Barry to testify on stage because Barry was one of the lead forensics people who helped take down Lucius Coolidge, Heatmonger, played by Richard Zeman. And then all she needs him to do to testify and do his science thing, and then this guy would go to jail. Presto changeo. Well, Barry doesn't know anything anymore. And so now they have to find ways to help Barry testify and make him sound like he knows what he's talking about. So that was interesting to watch. So overall, I really enjoyed this episode a whole lot. It was touching at times. I really did enjoy it because there was a scene with Caitlin. And she's Killer Frost now. She's full Killer Frost. But she had to work alongside Cisco and Julian to help Barry. And Cisco is trying to touch her heart, trying to giving her talking to her about the past and how they were when they were a team before things went crazy. And she's trying to make her remember that. And just for a moment, you saw Caitlin shine through. And even though she suppressed it and tried to bury it down, but it was still there. And this is why I've always been saying that I don't understand why Caitlin becoming Killer Frost has to make her evil. She can still be good. There is still good inside of her. She still cares. She just chooses to stay on the cold side for some reason. Because you saw Caitlyn shine through. Because there was a moment when Cisco was just talking about the past and what happened, and she chimed in too, and you saw her about to tear up, and as soon as you saw that tear about the form in her eye, she suppressed it and buried it down. I said, oh, we almost had her. We almost had her. But even though there was some dark parts in this episode, and like I said, some touching parts too, it also was funny. Just watching Barry not knowing who he was and how he was acting to everything, which is fun to watch. And I was actually enjoying the forgetful Barry too. I actually was enjoying him. I knew it wasn't going to last. And you always do want him to go back to being himself. But for the moment, you actually do enjoy him watching Grant Gustin do his performance on screen. So overall, like I said before, I really enjoyed this episode a whole lot. I had a whole lot of fun watching it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of The Flash. And if you haven't watched The Flash, I should take it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have fun watching it too. Because I sure do. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel the big old like, hit the thumbs up. Boom. And subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams and in my life. I am the NinjaRabbit. Peace out, peoples.